Hey everyone, it's your friend Kachida, and in today's tutorial, we're going to go over the part connector. This is a CSW model which requires 3 sections, and as you can see here, it's pretty much broken down into section 1, section 2, section 3, in which there's a multiple choice which you have to select or paste. So you see here, our variables are A, B, and C just above. We have to make sure that our material meets the standard mass. If you scroll down here, here is the first part section. We have A, B, and C variables to factor in, C being degrees, so the angle, and B is the length and width. So that's all we just need to factor in pretty much. And yeah, A is just the height. So we have here the variables A, B, and C, and let's begin. So head to top plane, sketch, and now use the center rectangular tool. Copy the variables B, which is 104 for both length and width. Now go to extrude, select the height, which is 115, but bear in mind the height is A divided by 2. So we do 115 millimeters / 2. And also we have to select this feature that bevels the shape at an angle, put 23 degrees. And now let's move on to the mirror tool. So all you have to do is just select the top, click enter. There you go. Now time to make the circle. Select the center circle. And let's check what the diameter is, 50. So let's now begin this cut. 25 for radius. And let's extrude cut this through both. And the final step is to select the material. So we have to make sure that you go to the material selection. I believe our material here is cast steel, stainless steel. Paste. Our mass is 4,047 grams. So let's check that. The correct answer is C. So let's move on to section 2. Section 2, we just have to modify the part and find the total mass. Same material. We just need answer the multiple choice question, select the right one. So all we have to do here is make 2 circle cuts here and basically a fillet, a 15 R radian fillet. So let's begin. Now select this face and go to the circle tool, and now this has to be 35 in radius, or you can do in diameter, which is 70. Let's just put 32 times 2. There you go. Now we need to extrude cut this by 10 in depth on both sides. So blind, 10 millimeters. Yep. Yes, and now let's do the same on the bottom. Make this 35. Extrude cut this now. Enter that and extrude cut. Let's check this. Yes, to be safe now. Extrude cut. 10 millimeters, that's fine. Now select the top face. Now let's go and select this point-to-point rectangle. Yep. And then cut through all basically with the extrude cut. Both sides. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do the fillet tool now. So select these 4 lines. 1, 2. This is a bit of a tricky one. 3 and 4. And there you go. Let's check the mass properties. 2,824 grams. So we got this answer. So let's highlight this one. All right. Moving on to section 3. Essentially, we have to modify this part again. All we have to do here is basically how we had this bit as flat. We have to just extend it from these. We just have to basically do an offset and extend it. And we just have to do like a slot cut, 3 slot cuts over here, and pretty much another fillet around these rims. So all it is just extension and then a couple cuts and we're done. But yeah, but it requires a lot of intricacies, as you can see. So in this section, let's begin. So we have 100 degrees our radius. You can see here there's a line which goes from here, so that's why we'll have to make a mate or connection, so that way it aligns between this circle and this line. Of course we have, let's just zoom in. Of course we have our radius of the slot or over here, which is 3, and the distance being 15 millimeters. So those are things that factor, and the hole itself is 10 millimeters in depth. So let's begin. So let's just jump into it. Sketch. All right. So all you need to do really pretty much is center circle, it doesn't matter. So from here to here, the distance is 3 meters. So 3 millimeters. So 3, and from here to here, you're 3 millimeters. And let's go on extrude boss base. Select contours. $10 millimeters. All right, now let's do a fillet. And that fillet is 5. That's pretty much it. And now here's the challenging bit. Let's go to sketch. All right, now let's make a construction circle. So let's do one circle here. Remember the diameter is for construction, it's 100. So let's make it clear so you can see 50. So that way it's 100. And then there we go. So that's definitely 100 in diameter, as you can see here. Totally fine. Now what you need to do, let's make a center line. And now let's make this line go stretching over here or here. It doesn't matter, it's the same thing for construction. All right. And now essentially what we have to do is make this slot here. It's a bit of a difficult one, but over here, since this is my SolidWorks version, which might be a bit higher than some of the previous ones, you can see here there's different options on this side column. So we're going to select the one where it starts from the middle. And see here, we want to make sure that we get this, like, you see that? There was like a little dot there. Yep. Oh, there we go. So now I got it directly online. You want to make sure it's aligned to this line here. It doesn't matter how big it is, we can do it like that. But we just have to modify it to the length required for us to put for the shape. So this one was 3 and the length was 15. There we go. Now let's extrude cut this by 10. Let's check. By, yes, over here. Extrude cut by 10. Okay. And now let's go circle pattern. Alright, so we want to select this. Features. And you want to select the round Oh, my bad. Direction. Yep. So we selected this edge and we selected 360 by 4. If you increase it, that's wrong. We only just need 4. And you can see here, that's all selected. And now let's check this part. Mass properties. 2,867. Let's check here. Yes, we're just on point. So this is the correct answer. So always keep making sure that the height of your object matches the variable such as a, because sometimes you might mistype the height. The height is very important in every aspect. Apart from that, it's a process which requires a few trial and errors, just learning how each sort of features you have here on the table, just learning how they work and how to select the right things so that you can copy each feature and basically paste it. Because what you really want to do is save time. You don't want to individually cut this out one at a time. You just want to cut, mirror this, mirror that. You just want to do the same thing so that way you save time in the exam. But yeah, pretty much that's all it for this part. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. More tutorials are coming soon, inshallah. Just take care and like keep practicing. And if you need any help, just message me below in the comment section. I'm willing to reach out to you. So yeah, take care, everyone. See you later. Bye bye.